Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to the Foundry. I'm JB here, joined by Tony, Kin, and Slide, the Foundry boys, and we're going to be doing a brand new review series here on the channel. We're going to be checking out Hawkeye. We just watched the very first episode. You know, there's a couple of dropped out already, but we're just going to be doing the very first episode today to get this out to you ASAP. You know, we're slacking a little bit, but we're going to get these reviews out to you guys. You guys are going to love it. You guys are going to be just infatuated with it and so excited and love us and give us all of your bank account money, your credit card information. Just write that down below in the comments and, you know, everything that, okay. Sorry, Ken, you really warned me about doing this again. Anyways, there is a Patreon, but yeah, so yay or nay? Do we like the episode, guys? Do we like this brand new series here? Jeremy Renner's handsome self.
I'm neutral. I have
Jeremy Renner's in yours?
It could be good. I mean, honestly, just like quick thoughts on my part. Like, it's definitely, the chemistry's not quite there. I feel like I do like Hawkeye's character. Like, I feel like his like he's like, dude, I gotta.
Yeah, I've enjoyed his work over the last decade in movies I've seen him in.
I feel like what he could do with this is kind of funny. Like there could be some good moments, but I don't know if we're there yet. Like, I feel like his character could be kind of funny. Like, he's like the dad. He's like, oh, I got to deal with this shit. Oh man,
he's jaded. I love it. He's fucking jaded.
Exactly. That's the perfect word for it. And so I feel like that could be fun.
I never see my kids.
Yeah, he's just like,
I just miss my kids.
I just want to be with my family.
I'm like, tired of missing birthdays. Goddamn, they were dead for 6 years.
They were dusted, not dead.
I mean, basically. So
I dealt with my grievances by killing gangs, relentlessly.
Yeah, I know everyone mourns in a different way. They're actually back, so I like those people.
Sorry,
I killed.
I'm a Capricorn.
I think I'm gonna go see a musical.
Yeah, I'm a Capricorn.
I'm healing, guys.
He's getting there, but
yeah, this
episode sets up. I mean, it's kind of more of a setup episode. It seems like it's. I mean, obviously, this show is about Hawkeye, but it's mostly about the new Hawkeye is what they're setting up. Like Kate Bishop.
Are they gonna kill? Are they gonna kill Jeremy Renner?
I don't think so.
No, because he has a family.
Yeah, I don't think he'll end up.
Tell that to Uncle Ben.
We'll see.
Uncle Ben.
But I feel like he's gonna stick around. I think it would be kind of rough to kill him.
I would really dislike that. I mean, like, there's not a lot of OG Avengers left, you know, in the game.
He doesn't have to die.
Taking out half of them, yeah.
Like,
there's
like
no
the
reason
most
for him to
human
die
of all of them. Like, he's got to stick around, you know. But I think the episode starts off with the, you know, we always go back to it, the, you know, first Avengers movie, but we're seeing it in the perspective of the new Kate Bishop character. And, like, she's in the high-rise building because her family's obviously rich. And so from her perspective, she sees the attack and, you know, her dad dies. And so because of that, she's very motivated to become, like, you know, skilled at, you know, a bunch of
architecture,
archery.
Yep.
Not architecture. I don't think that was
fencing.
In there.
You misspelled archery, so yeah.
Fencing.
That's funny. Fencing, yeah, you're right.
You wanted to get like into karate or something.
She wants to become like a fucking ninja or something. I don't know.
Yeah, some type of martial arts.
She grieves in a very weird way too.
Fangirl. She wants to be a assassin.
I don't know. Like, when you think of like patriotism, like someone's like, all right, I'm gonna join the army. I'm gonna get a gun. She's like, nah, I want a bow and I'm gonna fucking learn how to do some flips. Like, all right, cool. Like, all right, sweet. Yeah. Play
your buildings at aliens.
Play your strengths. That's what you got to do. You know?
Yep.
Yeah, so a little bit
hard into that.
Big montage of that going on. You're like, oh yeah, I'm super excited for this brand new character. She's gonna be like a mini Hawkeye. Obviously, that's what it looks like. No, how do we know that?
Wait to see Jeremy Renner.
Because that's the name of the fucking show. That was really excited. Like, all right, cool. We get a Jeremy Renner scene. You know, it's Roger's musical. He did not seem happy, which I fucking loved.
Exactly.
Everyone has AIDS.
It was so corny, and he was like not having it, and it was hilarious. I thought it was great.
At what point can you start mocking disasters in world events? At what point are we gonna be like, what? Like, when does the Titanic become a comedy? Like, people died. A lot of people fucking died. Like, at what point does it like become stagnant enough to where you don't feel anymore, and you're like, all right, let's fucking make a bit out of it. It was like 10 years. Like, all right, you know that disaster like in New York, like.
Let's make a musical out of it.
He's like a pop culture icon now, though, because they're turning the Statue of Liberty into they're adding a shield to it in fucking No Way Home.
Yeah, Which
Yeah,
I don't.
that's true.
That's a little different. I feel like than like this particular event because like we just watched like minutes ago that someone died. Like someone died, her father died. You're supposed to feel bad for her and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it tore
David,
apart.
or whatever
It
his
tore
fucking name
apart.
was.
It tore apart her family, and now you're watching them dance around and stuff like that and parade about it and shit, and like not even pay any attention to any of the casualties that you just witnessed. And which
I like the part of the play where they're just like, Tony Stark's like, who wants to go get falafel or whatever the
Wait,
shawarma?
they said that? Oh, geez.
Yeah.
I didn't even
He
notice.
comes
that.
in, he's
The
like, who
only-
wants to go get shawarma?
The only
Wow.
part that like actually seems like on pace with it is when Clint kind of sees Natasha's, actress, and he kind of gets like caught up in the feels because he's probably grieving, and he's like, "Fuck, man!" Like,
Yeah.
it
too
hurts for
soon
him to
still.
see her, and then he goes to the bathroom or some shit.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
and then
it's,
somebody asked for an autograph, and it says Thanos is
That's
right on the
fucking weird.
toilet.
Yeah,
I've been seeing a lot of
Right.
memes about that shit.
I've already
seen
seen
a
them
ton,
too.
yeah.
It's great. It's great.
Life was better when
Um,
I was a molecule. Like,
Jeez,
shut up, you fucking dork.
dumbass.
You're just mad you have to go to your job and contribute to society. You fucking hobo. You gotta write a fucking journals at a fucking musical theater.
Yeah. So wait, what happens after that? So he leaves.
Which is weird. He's
then-
not like at a fucking dive bar. Like he's on cats. He's like on Broadway or something. People just
Yeah.
graffiti.
Oh, on the toilet. Yeah.
Yeah, that was just.
I think they clean that up.
Yeah.
yeah. You know what I thought was funny?
This was the
that-
janitor, and he's like, "Fuck this, man."
The janitor's like, "Man, I don't get to watch the shows. Thanos was right." This is, I think, honestly, seeing that little thing, just that Thanos was right, was better than the entirety of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier with the whole Flag Smasher shit about, Thanos was right.
Yeah, it makes what. Yeah, that people don't. They're not. The heroes aren't really seeing it from the people's perspectives, and vice versa.
Exactly. Yeah, it's nice to have another show in the MCU that's like kind of grounded. It's not too on like the out of this realm sense. I feel
Yeah.
like this show will be more grounded. I just hope
For sure.
it lives up to its hype.
I hope so. I mean, I guess we'll see. I don't remember how long the series is, but I don't think it's particularly long either. So,
No.
yeah. So what happens? So he leaves.
Then that bitch pulls up a tower.
No, that was before. Technically, we skipped that.
Was it?
I mean,
thought it
not
was
that it
after the
matters.
play.
Not that it really matters.
Yeah.
It happens right before they cut. to
Nah,
the
we
play.
can hit the important stuff.
Did
Yeah.
anyone catch though the name of the tower?
It was shit. What was
Fuck me. What was the guy from Iron Man 1?
it? Tony's mentor.
Obadiah Stane.
Stain.
Yeah, Stane
Stane
Tower.
That one.
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bridges Tower. Yeah.
Ball Jeff Bridges.
right.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Praise.
Yeah.
I have a hearing taser.
I don't understand how that tower got busted though. That didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I don't think it was enough force to bust that
Yeah,
tower, but
Bell would
whatever.
just stop and be like, "Dink,"
But
I feel like
but-
it just kind of get caught and be like, "Yeah, that's it."
yeah, it doesn't make sense. But I guess we kind
That
of
was
get
a
to see how
heavy
rich the
fucking
family is again
bell.
because of that.
See, obviously, Kate Bishop has studied architecture because she knew how to take out that freaking
God damn,
tower.
John, you're good.
She was like, "I'm
You
gonna
don't
take
have
this
to
fucking phone off."
don't have to legitimize
like,
John's
I'm-
statement.
What's wrong with him, huh? What's wrong with him fucking making me feel good about myself and me saying the right fucking thing for once, Ken? Stop filming for a minute. Hang on. I need to fucking talk to you, buddy.
Hold up, edit this out.
We need to have a talk
Fly
after
me
this.
your ears.
Roll up this newspaper.
Close
Don't make me
your
come over there.
ears.
Don't make me come over there. Like I go to fucking New York, especially upstate.
Yeah,
They got
whatever.
maps up there on your dirt
Hey.
roads there, buddy?
They have Avengers.
I bet they don't
Avengers
play Rogers
facility
in upstate New York. just
Avengers
Broadway.
wouldn't even come to fucking save your town, buddy.
No, but they are in upstate. Thank you very much.
Rogers is on tour here right now. Shut up, John.
Jeez.
Ken's like,
yeah,
I was the
then-
one who wrote the urinal.
Yeah, it was me.
It's fucking stupid.
Uh,
What are we
Stupid.
talking about?
No, yeah. We were talking about the bell tower. She destroys it, and then she gets home, and her mom's all mad.
You
But,
gotta
like,
destroy
not
Bell
really that
Tower.
mad.
I'm mad at you.
She writes
I
a
had to
check,
pay
and
for
she's
that.
like, "How much is it?" or whatever. And she was like, then they have a legitimate conversation.
Weren't they like
about it.
poor before?
No, her
No,
dad was definitely
no.
rich. She
Her
definitely
dad
inherited
was
the
loaded.
money.
Yeah.
I think
She
the
murdered
money
the
goes back even
motherfucker.
further than that. She's old money.
Did you
She's
say
old.
she
Definitely.
murdered the motherfucker?
She definitely murdered that
Definitely,
motherfucker.
dude. She
How?
seems very like unemotional about it.
Yeah.
I
feel like a
I
lot
think
from
they were
Mother, yeah.
having problems. Like she was very cold and stuff like that in the very beginning.
That's what I
She
was
wasn't
saying.
too keen.
She doesn't
Just-
even like her
just
daughter.
because you're fucking cold and you don't like someone doesn't mean you murder them.
She doesn't even like her daughter though.
Well,
and the
fuck.
dad's like the good guy. And
I-
she's
Yeah, but
obviously
she
the
has
villain.
motive.
If
has
my
motive
daughter
in
went
the
around
beginning.
smacking and
She has
destroying
motive,
buildings
yeah.
and shit, like
She
what's
has
her
motive. He's
what's
in
her
control
fucking
of the money. She wants the money.
Yeah, inherit all that money.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. She's now seeing someone else that's also rich, I think. And that
10
was
years
the big,
later?
you know.
Dare she move on?
No. I,
It's
Yeah,
more than
that's
that,
the
hasn't it?
How
It has been
resolved
like
the
10.
will.
What is the point from Avengers 1 to after Endgame?
2012 to probably like 20 fucking
21?
I don't know, one. Who knows?
2020,
it's like 10
3 or
years so.
4?
right? 23. Because they were 5
Yeah.
years ahead when Endgame came out, which was 18.
Oh, so is it
right?
2025?
I don't know. It's later in the future.
Yeah,
She's
we're
moved
not
on.
there
She's
for-
with someone else now.
Whose future
And her-
though?
Oh,
Which
shit.
timeline is this?
Are we?
No, I'm just kidding. Please
We're
move on.
confused.
Please
Okay, it's
move on.
2024. 2024.
Who
Sure.
picks who you get assigned to in the Avengers?
What are you
What?
talking about?
What?
Just like the
Uh,
TVA thing. Never mind. It was a callback.
Anyway, Kate Bishop, I think she's not happy that her mom has moved on, which seems kind of unreasonable because it's been long enough. So that I don't know.
Her
seems-
mom has
let's see.
needs, and
Yeah, your
alright.
dad's dead, Kate.
Exactly. But so they have that little thing, and she's like, "Oh, come to this whatever gala or like something, some event,"
Yeah.
and she's like, "Okay, I'll meet you there or whatever." And then we finally see our main character, so to speak, Hawkeye, and they're in like a Chinese
so to
restaurant. They're-
speak.
Well, Kate Bishop is probably the new Hawkeye, so she's probably the main character. But
Feels dirty calling her Hawkeye.
we'll see. But
Then
yeah,
we see our Jeremy.
or Jeremy, he's in a Chinese restaurant eating food with his family, and he's they're having some good family banter and whatever, and like the restaurant owner's like,
Fanter,
no,
if you
don't worry
will.
about it.
You know what's funny?
Panther.
It has the same little wavy cat that was in Falcon and Winter Soldier that was pissing off Winter Soldier in that Asian restaurant.
The golden cat.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it was
that
the
is
same
fairly
little wavy
common.
cat.
Lucky
It was the
kitty.
exact same one though.
Exactly.
Hey, the prop
I mean,
manager was like,
Yep.
reduce, reuse, recycle. Yeah.
maybe,
Fucking A, man.
maybe.
It's a variant.
Even shut up.
Damn,
Ken and I have the same cat on our raft series.
Really?
craziness.
It's crazy.
dude. Crazy.
Then what else?
That's
happened?
crazy.
Then what else happened? No more crazy things than a cat.
Oh, and then they're at the gala or whatever, and she's talking to.
Shut the fuck up, Tony.
That's funny.
I missed it. Whatever. So what? Wait, where were we? At the gala, right?
Yeah. You know what's
He's
up.
eating Chinese, yeah.
Yeah, and then they.
Do
were
we
like,
really
"No,
need
you
to
don't have to
recap
pay."
someone eating dinner? Fuck. Oh my god.
Then she's at the
Was it
gala.
orange chicken?
I hope so.
Beef and
You
broccoli.
telling me
beef
a
and
shrimp
broccoli.
fried this rice?
You son of a bitch.
But the important thing from that scene is that they recognize who he is and they cover him for the meal.
Yes, I think that's.
And you
what
can tell
they're-
he's
Yeah.
kind of bothered by it. He's like, no,
You're-
no,
you're
you
an
don't have to
Avenger.
do that."
yeah,
You're
he
Avenger.
feels
This
bad.
the hockaloogie in his food.
Hey, you're that guy went batshit crazy and eliminated half the fucking
I'm gonna throw some
gangsters in the
hawk your
city.
eye. Yeah.
I'll hawk your eye.
Wow.
He's some dirt
Got
in your
him.
eye.
Absolutely done him.
Pocket sand.
I hope he has an arrow with pocket sand.
That'd
That
be
would be funny.
hilarious.
Chitari's weakness, pocket sand.
Just a bag of sand at the end of a fucking stick. It's
Uh,
like it's like those beanbag rounds that SWAT have. It's fucking stupid. That's fucking dumb.
Anyway, the gala. As you
Gala.
were, Ken.
yes, the gala.
gala.
So
Oh,
they're
stop.
they're there, and she's like, what? Kate Bishop is talking to this old dude that apparently she knows. I think it's the father of. I think it's the. Is it the father of the new
Of the
person
boyfriend, yeah.
that
His
her
name's
mom's dating?
Armand.
Armand?
Yeah.
Yes.
Armand's boyfriend's name was
related,
like
yeah.
Jack or Jeff or something. I couldn't
Yeah.
remember.
What a
Um,
stepdad name.
Yeah. What a stepdad name indeed. So they're there. She doesn't seem very happy about it. She just wants to leave, and then she does. She kind of wanders off, I think, she sees the blind, like half blind dog, like the golden retriever with like an eye missing on the way out, and then she's like wandering around and overhears her mom talking to Armand,
Armand,
the
yeah.
old guy, and they
Like arguing.
seem to be having an argument, and she's like
Hmm.
being threatened by him or something, like he's threatening her.
Yeah, he's like, I have friends.
And then she just walks out, and the interaction is so weird. She's like, "Was that guy threatening you or something?" And it's like, and she's just like, "Don't worry about it. Just go back to the party or something." And she's like, she just brushes it off. It's so awkward. Like,
Yeah, I mean, like obviously, it's not a typical like normal like mother-daughter relationship. I think they like nailed that pretty heavily, but I still the interaction and chemistry between them feels incredibly awkward. and just
yeah,
wrong,
it
so-
definitely does.
weird.
It definitely does.
I was thinking it was gonna be a callback to the opening scene where she's like, still spying. I see, but no, she's just like, oh, yeah, don't worry about it. Instead of like, why the fuck were you listening in on my conversation with this guy? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, she like didn't react much at all. Like I thought she was gonna get mad. It's like, how could you
Yeah.
like eavesdrop? And she just like, I don't know. It's very nonchalant about it. It was very
She'll
weird.
get fucked. She'll get fucked. It's like,
yeah.
what all did you hear? Did you hear that I murdered your husband apparently for all the money?
Yeah. So that happens, and that interaction was weird. But then then obviously Kate's suspicious or whatever, so she's like sneaking around. She like wanders down to like the basement and pretends to be a server, and they're having this like weird black market auction in the wine cellar or something. And both Armand and her mom's like new like dating person, the person she's dating, is there as well, and she's just like spying, and I don't know. They're just selling some high market stuff. One of Hawkeye's or Ronin's old suits and things, and his sword too.
Yeah,
as
it's like an
well.
auction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
They're
like a
selling
bunch
off
of
some
like
really weird
like
shit.
black market items too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I thought maybe like what they're arguing about is maybe he like wanted the sword without having to bid on it.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, can I get a family discount?
Yeah.
Right, for real.
Like,
And
come
then
on, don't. I
Probably
really want
not.
this.
Probably not, Tony. I feel like
it was
that's-
funny though, the auctioneer, they like zoomed up on the Armand whenever he was like
They're like Dale from.
he wiped out many crime families and syndicates within the city, and then it zoomed up on him and he looks pissy, almost like one of his syndicate was wiped out.
I lost my syndicate in the good war.
For real. I want
Like-
at least the sword.
Yeah. It's like I need this.
That's weird. Yeah, it was
Um,
weird.
know what you're talking about, man?
I feel like there was a
It was
better
kinda
way
weird.
to have that.
Yeah, to relay it.
Yeah.
Whatever. Did you
But
guys see Kingpin there?
That's exactly
Kingpin.
what I think they're like trying to set up, kinda.
could be. I've seen
I
some
think
theories
they're
about
setting it
that.
up, but I didn't see any hints of it too much there.
Yeah. Nothing.
Maybe
super
the
obvious.
watch.
But they're acknowledging that there's like crime syndicates and
Yeah,
stuff.
The
in city.
Sopranos.
True.
Woke
There- it's actually a
morning.
huge crossover event. The most elaborate one yet.
It's fucking deep fake Tony Soprano in an Iron Man suit.
As
just-
he's Thanos,
Oh god. And in the robe and everything.
smacks the back of his head. What's the matter with you?
I've collected the Infinity Canoes.
The Godfather is Thanos. You've come to
Uh,
me on the day of this fucking equation.
That's fun.
Uh,
Yeah,
But
no,
then,
Infinity
um,
Gabagools.
big explosion.
Jeez.
There's a bunch of
Yeah, they put
robbers
some-
and shit,
yeah, robbers
Yeah.
bust in.
and they're cringy as fuck.
Bunch
They're
of-
like,
bunch
"Hey,
of,
what's
like-
up?"
Yeah,
and they're very
arrested.
bad. They get beaten up by Kate Bishop, and she's not
I
even
know,
doing
right?
that
By a
like, well.
girl.
Bro, she got first place in fencing. What the fuck you mean she's not
She
very
didn't even
good?
use a sword though.
Yeah, it's not just it's having control of your body, not of a sword.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
I
I
mean,
know where to
that's
poke
legit.
and when to poke.
I really dislike the fight choreography.
Bro,
that
you
they
ever
gave
fenced
her.
before in your entire life, Ken?
No,
You ever
I
done
haven't.
karate?
You ever even seen a fence, you motherfucker?
But I think Sly, what you said
You
though
was
makes sense. I
backyard
feel like
having
it was supposed to
motherfucker.
feel awkward because she's so inexperienced.
Just clunky, yeah.
Yeah.
I
You know,
mean, it could
despite
have
all
been
that
better,
training,
but
she's meant to be in like a professional setting, not this like open environment where like you're legit fighting for your life against.
Even
you know,
even like you can
mafiosos.
like perfect it in practice, but
It's
when it
the
comes
next
down to
level.
it, yeah, like when it comes down to it, like to the actual event, like there's other elements you can't control, even like human emotion, like in fear and anxiety and adrenaline and shit that you won't be able to have control of. Which
yeah,
But you a Hawkeye.
yeah, Hawkeye can do it. Hawkeye was
Alright.
new Hawkeye.
Unless it's the middle of the Rogers play, then you just You know, you just that's the flight. There's no fight there.
What are your guys' thoughts on the Ronin sword? The fact that it's collapsible.
I thought that was weird.
Oh yeah, it's pretty sick.
We never saw that when he originally had it, so it just
No.
feels weird to me.
No, because he sheaths it in the movie. He like wipes his blood from it and sheaths
Yeah.
it. So I'm like, maybe
It's
he
just
did some
weird to see,
upgrades
it
and was
just
like,
falls into the hilt now. Yeah.
honey, I'm gonna go out of town for a little bit. Now that you guys are
Yeah.
back, I'm just gonna go take a little retreat. And he just, was maybe on the side doing some Ronin side gigs.
Well, Ronin killing,
Honey, you said you gave that up.
I can't. It's just I need one more.
I
just one
can't
more.
quit you.
I haven't watched that Crying Syndicate since Tuesday. Wait, it is Tuesday?
Damn it.
That's fucking. It is Tuesday. Tuesday.
Oh, shut up.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
You better
Tuesday.
release this on Tuesday, John.
Hawkeye.
Fuck me.
Marvel.
Yeah.
Man.
So, what were those robbers were after something specifically?
I was like, it looked like a Stark watch.
A watch.
I think they were after the watch. Yeah.
Yeah, it said something like
Avengers.
compound.
Yeah. Compound. Lot. Whatever.
I don't know what it's for though. I'm guessing it's significant for something, but we didn't.
Oh.
We never saw it.
I guess we'll have to watch and find out.
Oh what?
I'll bet you
Croy?
anything it's gonna be the same old MCU MacGuffin. It's gonna be something that
It's a
belonged
key.
to Tony.
What did you just say?
Yeah.
MacGuffin?
MacGuffin.
Something. It's MacGuffin is a word that's used in
Siri,
cinema.
define MacGuffin.
Trope.
Raisin?
It's like a plot device that like
Yeah.
moves the story forward. The watch is gonna be that. I think.
Oh,
this
so
is gonna look like-
exposition.
Yeah.
Okay, but like
I
forced
think
in
that the
a
watch is
problem.
gonna be kind of like you remember the last Spider-Man movie, those fucking drones or the glasses.
Yeah,
thing?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's gonna be pretty much like the watch is something that Tony Stark left over. So it's like, okay, we get.
Oh, I
the
thought you meant
character's
Toby.
dead.
Never mind. I saw the one with Tom Holland.
Oh. Jesus.
What about what's the one with the lizard?
Jeez. Yeah, so she fails it. Well,
Godzilla?
I didn't know if she was trying to get the watch, but she escapes, and then I think she mostly just runs away after getting. She puts on the suit and does all the
so
fighting. And
Just
then
goes
she kinda
upstairs.
just runs away.
Just walks away.
But then like that dog comes back, and she's like, "Oh, I gotta save the dog." So she saves the dog.
Fucking useless one-eyed dog.
Shut
And then,
up, you
and
prick.
then, Hawkeye actually sees her on the news in the suit, and he's like, "Oh shit, this has come back. This is coming back to haunt me." And
He thinks it's an actual
she-
ghost. He gets the Ghostbuster gear on and shit.
he's like, "Holy shit!
No, 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 no.
I thought I burned that."
Gonna call.
Ghostbusters!
And then she does the dumbest thing. She breaks into whose house? Armand's house.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then it was so stupid. There was no security, which
I don't know what the
also
fuck
thought
was going
kinda
on
dumb.
here.
But I don't know what her plan was, but she goes in, she finds that he's dead,
Yeah,
She
she
runs
kills
out.
him.
and then like no, she,
Nah, I'm just kidding.
and then and then like it's so dumb because it's like obviously someone's gonna see you, and this is gonna incriminate you, and this is gonna cause problems later.
Welcome to
What?
the plot of Hawkeye.
Yeah, and then the whatever mob it is, like they're just wearing a bunch of jumpsuits, and they say "bro" a lot, and they they find her.
Sopranos.
They're
Yeah.
wearing
Getting Eastern
tracksuits, like the
European vibes
tracksuit
for sure.
mafia.
Yeah,
Tracksuit Mafia.
They're wearing like fucking tracksuits. They have white
They are,
stripes
yeah.
down their arms and shit.
pretty
Hey,
much.
brother, you wearing Adidas? Me too.
Yeah.
It's just Paul. It's the Slavs.
Shut up, Paul. You wear Reebok, you cheap bastard.
Well, yeah, I mean they do find her. She almost gets her ass kicked, and then Hawkeye actually saves her.
Dude punches a
Yeah.
fucking window like a maniac.
No.
Dude,
Ah,
yeah.
New Yorkers, am I right?
And that's where the episode ends, right there,
Mm.
where Hawkeye sees her, and she's like, "Dude, you're Hawkeye."
He fucking
And
decks
it's
her.
like, that's
He
it.
says, "Hey, stop killing people, or I'm gonna kill myself." You know that typical fucking Jeremy Renner spiel he always
Classic
says.
Jeremy Renner. like,
That's a good fucking joke. Look it up, everybody.
Take off your clothes if you want to live.
Wow.
It's sound
Well,
advice.
that's the actual recap. Any
That is
other?
Hawkeye.
What do you guys think? And thoughts on the things
Oh,
we
we
might have
missed a whole flashback where he was having flashbacks of being Ronin. Remember when he was watching her?
Oh yeah, he's getting like
Uh,
little PTSD bits and
Yeah,
bites
and
that are
I feel
coming
like
back.
she probably reminds him of Natasha a little bit, and he's like fucked about that.
yeah, that happens for like a couple seconds. He
Yeah.
remembers that and stuff. Yeah,
That's
And-
before he's like, "Hey, who are you?"
yeah. That was before all that.
What he does.
I find it funny that his family doesn't know that he was the Ronin. They're like, "Oh, a ninja saved a dog," and he looks over like, "What ninja?" And then he's like, "Ah, shit."
Oh, he's a liar. That's what he is. He's
Yeah.
a liar. You can't trust
You
him.
don't know?
I'm a hero. Oh,
I mean,
the
it makes sense.
sword.
Remember my eyes and ears out of here, Jeremy Renner.
Yeah.
You even remember my name? Yeah, you're Black Widow's friend. Oh, you don't remember my name, huh? Yeah, you work with Captain America,
All
buddy.
right. What do you guys give this rating? The show.
I'll be
And-
slightly
And why is it a
optimistic.
6?
I was gonna
You
say
son
that.
of a bitch! I was gonna say 6.
I was
That's
gonna
what I
say
was like.
6.
I guess it's a 6.
6.
Well, Ken,
Solid 6. It's above average, but it's not terrible.
It definitely needed a better start.
It's a setup episode.
It's
Like,
Marvel.
it's closer to a
great
7
start.
than a 5 for me, but it's not a 7.
so it is a 6.
6.
I thought we've determined what number that is. Tony's like, hey
It-
guys, what number is not a 5, but also
But
not
It's
7?
a high 6.
Would you like to
It's
give
a
a
6.
decibel to it, Tony?
It's
Like a 6.7.
Okay, 6.7. Cool. So it's a 6 still for us from the
Yeah, it's a
Foundry.
6.
it's a
I'm
Uh,
gonna go ahead and round that
Okay.
straight down.
But hey, I'm excited to see the
I
next
like
episode.
Jeremy Renner. Yeah.
I
More
love
to it.
Jeremy Renner, you know, even with his shitty ways of being a partner. But yeah,
Yes,
I
satisfied.
thought the first episode was fine. You know, Kate Bishop doesn't annoy me too badly, which is a huge surprise actually. I wanted to see more Jeremy Renner, but yeah, it was a setup episode. But yeah, it's probably about a new Hawkeye. That's why it's called Hawkeye. It's probably going to be about a new Hawkeye.
Yeah, I feel like they're setting up. I've seen this before, like Young Avengers kind of thing with some of the new characters they're introducing. Because I think, like Kate Bishop.
Yelena. Or that's the Dark
No.
Avengers thing. I'm trying to
No.
mess up.
Yeah, I
Never
think
mind.
that would be more of a Dark Avengers. Yeah.
Like
I
Son of
think
Godzilla.
this- yeah,
Oh,
I-
like the
totally.
Ironheart that's coming out.
yeah, Ironheart.
Yeah.
And then you got Miss
Miss
Marvel.
Marvel is gonna be part of the Marvels though.
You probably got America Chavez. Yep.
Oh, America
got-
Chavez, that'd be cool.
Probably potentially Wanda's kids. They're
Yes.
heavily in the Young Avengers, from what I know.
No.
I mean,
It would be
it's
nice to
had a-
see if Hawkeye has a really big role in a Young Avengers thing. kinda
Maybe
like
if
the
we
new
tweet
Hero.
Marvel and said we don't want to see that, maybe they
Oh,
won't
I
make it.
children, Marvel.
We
We're
hate
just gonna go
children.
grab this.
Yeah, they'll listen
I'm
to
an
the
adult. I didn't
Foundry.
come to see a baby show.
Exactly. Amen, brother. Fuck them babies
At Marvel,
and children.
let them all age 10 years, then make the series.
Or just don't make it at all. Just do like I don't know. I don't want to watch it. Children actors are terrible. I watch a stupid baby. Well, that's Hawkeye, everyone. Thanks for joining
Yeah.
us on the first
Yes.
episode of this brand new review series, which is amazing. It means I got to make a new thumbnail. Very excited
Yay.
about that. It's gonna be great. But thanks everyone. I will see you later on episode 2 of the Hawkeye series when we're reviewing the next one. Bye everybody.
Peace.
Bye.